Hi, and welcome to Done Deal Website. My name is Todd Heitner. I'm the founder of Done Deal Website, and I just want to say thank you for signing up. And I just wanted to go over a little bit of information with you. Now that you've signed up, you probably want to know now what, how do I actually use this website? And so I just wanted to mention a couple real benefits of having this website. So I'm going to cover two main benefits that you're going to get immediately. The first one is credibility. When you're first starting out as a real estate investor, it's really difficult to build credibility. Nobody knows who you are, nobody knows if they can trust you, and you're dealing with people who are skeptical anyway. They're maybe going through a difficult time, they've had some sort of trouble, maybe there's some reason why they have to sell their house, and they're afraid of being taken advantage of. They've already been through some sort of hard time, and now you're coming to them and you're offering something that they haven't heard of before. Maybe you're offering some sort of deal that is unfamiliar to them, and they don't know if they can trust you or not. So when you're first starting out and you haven't done any deals, you don't have any proof that that you can point to and say, here are other people I've helped and things like that. It's just really difficult to get your first deal, and so having a website can really help with that. I don't know if you've ever done this, but I know I do. Sometimes I look for a local business. I'm trying to find someone, whether it be a dentist or a plumber or whatever. I search online and I find companies, and if they have a website listed, I click that and look at it. And I've found that some of them, you go there and it's obviously a do-it-yourself website, and they've just put it together and it looks really unprofessional. And you're like, well, okay, at least it's better than nothing, but it's really not very professional either. So my impression is that, okay, they're probably not doing that well as a business. They're just getting started, or they don't have much of a budget to put into a nice looking website. So, it doesn't make a great impression. Whereas if you go to one that has a really nice looking website, really professional looking, it might even surprise you, and you're like, wow, these people are doing pretty well. They're more professional than I realized, and it makes a good impression. So having a website can really do that for you as a real estate investor, because you can point people to that website and show them, here's our website, and they can go there, they can get information, they can get an idea of who you are and what you do. But most importantly, it looks really nice. Your website looks professional, because honestly, we spent months designing the site and getting everything just right. And if you were to go out and pay for a website like that, it would be really expensive. So that gives you a real advantage, because when people see your site, you're like, wow, they really put a lot of money into this website. They don't have to know how little you've invested in it. But that can really make a good first impression, and gives the impression that you've done a lot of deals, even if you haven't. So that's really an advantage. A second advantage of having a website like this is that it's convenient to the person, your prospective clients, because honestly, a lot of people don't really feel comfortable picking up the phone and talking to someone, and they would prefer to be able to just look at, read over some information and get it on their own before they talk to you. So if you send them to your website, those type of people can just read the information, they get an idea of what you do, how you can help them, and they can contact you, through your website. And, that gives you a way to, it's kind of a low level of pressure. Because if you go into, say, a department store and there's somebody, hovering over you, constantly asking you if you need help with something, and if you want to, telling you about specials and things like that, sometimes it might make you want to just leave the store without even looking around, or at least some people feel that way. Whereas if you can kind of go in and kind of look around on your own, at your own pace, then you might feel more comfortable. It's kind of similar with a website like this. People can go and, whereas if you pick up the phone and call someone, you kind of feel on the spot. You're a little bit under more pressure. and some people don't feel comfortable with that. So having a website is a low pressure way to get information and to contact you. So those are two main benefits of having a website. Now, one of the big things now that you need to think about is, how can I tell people about this website? How can I get people to my website? Well, whatever marketing that you're already doing, include your website in it. So if you have signs out by the road, if you have business cards, if you're emailing people, if you're using Craigslist, whatever you're doing to contact people, include your website address. Now, if you're a free member, then your website address is going to be donedealwebsite.com/your site name. If you have upgraded your site, you can use your own domain name with that. So yourbusinessname.com, which does look a lot more professional. So whenever you're able to, we always recommend that you do upgrade to a level that lets you use your own domain name. Now, you still do have to register a domain name. We don't include that. Many people already have a domain name, or if not, you can get one at a website like GoDaddy.com very affordably and point that to your website. And then in your marketing, you can always put your own domain name, which does look more professional. But if you're just starting out and you want to keep your costs low, you can just use the free site and use the website address that we give you. But whenever possible, I would strongly suggest upgrading, because it will make you look more professional if you can use your own domain name. So that's just a quick start to give you an idea of what to do with your website, how it can help you in your business, and of course we'll have more training to come. So thank you so much for signing up for Done Deal Website. I'm always excited to see new people coming on board, and this is something that can really help your business. So I'm excited to share that with you. So thank you so much, and I'll be talking to you soon.